Welcome to my OpenAI Agent Builder tutorial. I'm not a tech guy. Seriously, I used to freeze up every time I saw a wall of code. But guess what? I just built my first AI agent completely by myself. No coding, no complicated setup, just a few clicks. And if I can do it, you can too. I made this tutorial for people like us, freelancers and solopreneurs who aren't tech experts but want to use AI to save time, automate tasks, and make life easier. In this video, I'm going to walk you through three simple parts: what, why, and how. What is an AI agent? Why should you care about AI agents? And how to build your very first AI agent step by step using OpenAI Agent Builder. So if you've ever said, "I'm not technical enough for AI," this video is for you. All right, let's start with the first part. What is an AI agent? Think of it like your own little smart helper robot. You tell it what job to do, like help answer customer questions or search the web for new ideas, and it can actually do that job for you. OpenAI recently launched something called Agent Builder, which is like Lego for adults. You drag colorful blocks, connect them, and your helper comes to life. No coding, no stress. And if you want your helper to appear on your website, there's also ChatKit, which is just the friendly chat window where visitors can talk to your AI. Before we go deeper, hit that hype button, like and comment below to help me make more videos like this. It really helps a lot and tells YouTube you want more easy AI tutorials for freelancers and solopreneurs. Now, part 2. Why should you care about AI agents? Because this OpenAI Agent Builder tutorial isn't just for techies, it's for people who want real results. People who work solo, manage clients, and value their time. Before, you needed to hire a developer to make an AI bot. Now, you can do it yourself, visually, like drawing a map. That means you can build a customer support assistant that works 24/7, a research buddy that finds fresh ideas for your content or proposals, or a smart helper that reads your files and gives quick answers when clients ask questions. This is automation that saves you hours every week, no tech background needed. All right, let's go to part 3. How to build your first AI agent. Step 1. Go to the platform.openai.com. It is a full doc for you to dive in. You can click Dashboard on the top, then go to Agent Builder on the left. So the full address to build OpenAI AI agent is platform.openai.com. You can bookmark it for easy and quick login later. You'll see a blank white canvas. That's your workspace. You can click the button Create to create a new workflow from scratch. You can have fun testing it by dragging the components from the left panel to the canvas. Each one is called a step. You can link step 1 by 1. You can click one step and delete it. The start step cannot be deleted. But for this video, I will just choose template. If you like more detailed video, please click like and comment below. I will be really thankful and motivated to create more. Step 2. Pick a simple template like Data Enrichment. On the left panel, you can see 4 main sections: Core, Tools, Logic, and Data. Here's a concise introduction for each component. 1. Core. Agent. What it is. The main logic block that defines how the AI behaves, interacts, and processes user input. Why it matters. It's the brain of your workflow, connecting data, tools, and logic into coherent, intelligent actions. End. What it is. A termination point that marks where a workflow or process stops. Why it matters? It provides structure and clarity, ensuring each path in the logic flow concludes properly. Note. What it is. A documentation or annotation block used to add comments or context within your workflow. Why it matters? Keeps your build organized and easier to maintain, especially for complex or collaborative projects. 2. Tools. File search. What it is. A block that lets the agent look up and retrieve information from uploaded files or connected data sources. Why it matters? It empowers the agent to use real user-provided data, making responses contextually relevant and dynamic. Guardrails. What it is: a control mechanism that enforces rules, filters, or safety checks on the AI's behavior and output. Why it matters: it ensures compliance, reliability, and brand or policy consistency in automated actions. MCP. What it is: a protocol that connects external systems or APIs to the agent, enabling structured data exchange. Why it matters: it extends the agent's capabilities beyond OpenAI, allowing integration with tools, databases, and external apps. 3. Logic. If-else. What it is: a decision-making block that executes different actions depending on specified conditions. Why it matters: it adds intelligence and adaptability, allowing workflows to respond dynamically to different inputs or scenarios. While. What it is: a looping control that repeats an action while a condition remains true. Why it matters: it enables iterative processes like data checking, repeated API calls, or gradual refinement loops. User approval. What it is: a checkpoint that pauses execution until the user confirms or rejects an action. Why it matters: it keeps humans in control, especially in workflows involving sensitive or high-impact decisions. 4. Data. Transform. What it is: a block that processes, cleans, or converts data between formats. Why it matters: it prepares inputs for accurate analysis and ensures the agent works with consistent, usable data. Set state. What it is: a memory mechanism that stores or updates variables throughout the workflow. Why it matters: it enables persistent logic, letting the agent remember choices, progress, or data between steps. Pro tip: you can analyze templates to understand more about each component. Step 3. Teach your agent what to do. Click the agent block. You can see the default prompt: "You are a helpful assistant. Use web search to find information about the following company I can use in marketing asset based on the underlying topic." You can rewrite the prompt if you want. That's it. That's your AI's brain. Step 4. You can choose your GPT model. As far as I know, GPT 4.1 Nano model is the fastest, most cost-efficient version of GPT-4. Then you can give it tools. Click Add Tool. Choose File Search if you want it to read your PDFs or guides. Step 5. Test it. Click Preview and ask a few questions. If the tone or length feels off, just edit your instructions. It updates instantly. Note: Run Preview is unavailable for non-verified organizations. Just click Verify your organization to verify. Scan the QR code and verify via your smartphone. The process is very easy and smooth. Step 7. When it feels right, click Publish. You'll get a unique ID. That's your agent's digital passport. Step 8. If you have a website, go to ChatKit, copy the chat bubble code, and paste it into your site footer or custom code section. Boom! Your AI agent is now live and ready to chat with visitors. You can read the detailed guide from the ChatKit Quick Start. And that's it! You just built your first AI agent using OpenAI Agent Builder. No code, no stress, just pure results. I'm learning this the same way you are, slowly, step by step. That's why my channel is called Make Money Slow, because we don't rush. We build smart, steady systems that last. So once again, please hit that hype button, like, and comment below to help me make more videos like this. It really helps a lot and tells YouTube you want more easy AI tutorials for freelancers and solopreneurs. Thanks for watching my OpenAI Agent Builder tutorial. Remember, you don't need to be a tech expert to win with AI. You just need curiosity, patience, and a bit of slow progress every day. See you in the next one.